like this video, and subscribe or Shrek will visit you tonight. A. B. I don't use toilet paper. Clicks aggressively. If a woman is cuddling with a guy or sitting in his lap, can she feel whether he has an erection? OP is definitely more Santa. What's something you know, but you really shouldn't? My dad has only one working nut. My mom and sister got into a big fight while drunk and my mom told my sister that she came from her dad's bad nut. Taiwanese teacher uses Pornhub to teach maths and earns more than $250,000 yearly from it. Being a nation, I can confirm that we fed to maths. The object to your left is going up your ace. How bad is the damage? Today is not the day to be a martial artist. 4-foot long both staff. Men with bigger noses have bigger pences. Nose size 2.2 inches. Pen size 5.3 inches. Nose size 2.0 inches. Pen size 4.5 inches. Nose size 1.8 inches. Pen size 4.1 inches. What's more worrying is, didn't his wife have a nose of equal size? Why are there no schools or children in GTA 5? That doesn't seem very realistic. So you can't shoot up the school. Charles Martinet. I want to voice Mario until I drop dead. Finally a realistic Mario death sound. I've been paralyzed down the waist for 2 years. This song gave me enough strength to get up and jump out of the window. Thank you. This is a level of hadassery that I aspire to be at. Nothing since we're makes when apart. Thought I couldn't ducking read. Are they standing and paying together? What's a hard pill to swallow that you want to tell your significant other but would never dare to? Your mom is the most annoying woman I have met in my life. Putting this as nicely as possible. My wife's nickname from me is Bambi. She thinks it's because of her big brown eyes, but it's really because I want to shoot her mom. How did the donkey duck the dragon in Shrek? You should have stayed for the post-credits scene. That was the most graphic and disturbing 27 minutes I've ever sat through. Holy duck. I was folding your hoodie. Got a whiff of you. Instant raging owner. LMFAO. Just kidding. But not really just kidding. Anyway, talk to you later, dad. What vaping does to the body. Quit smoking after 16 years and switched to Cook Wayne. Now I can hear my lungs. Comment the main source of food for your pet and the replies will guess what pet you own. Cat food. Chained up orphans. Those kids are so dumb. There's no way I could ever be lured into a. Hey, she eats kids. Give her millions at a time then. If you're cold, they're cold too. Bring them inside and warm them up. Homeless people are cold as well. Report finds 216,000 children were victims of French clergy's Lexabase since 1950. Holy duck. Turn I'm sorry communications into thank you communications. Instead of saying sorry I'm late, say thank you for waiting. Instead of saying sorry for rambling, say thanks for listening. It's minor, but it'll put you and whoever you're speaking to in a better, positive mindset. Thank you for your loss. 418 11th Avenue. Newly proposed 1,500 foot tower in Hudson Yards. You don't even need a plane to knock this one down. Are you going to sleep? Yes. So shut up. What's the state of fire? California. You're all wrong, the earth isn't flat or round. It's ducked. So it's a donut? What is the most ducked up thing you have seen? Watched a car accident and one person was split in half. I saw a similar video here on Reddit of a man who was run over, cut in half, who was motioning the people around him to give him a phone so he could make a call to his loved ones. All the while his other half was lying detached adjacent to him. It was ducking, heartbreaking, and surreal at the same time. You sure he didn't want to call his other half? You have to eat your username. How does it go? Bat. You have to eat your username. How does it go? Bat. Here comes the second pandemic. Company sells Pokemon Frankenstein plushes that are made from various parts of Pokemon and stitched back together. I would like a mix of Vaporeon and Gardevoir, please. If I had a nut, I'd stack donuts on it. Yeah, probably get 2 or 3 donuts, haha. Sam Houston National Park 30.535993 and -95.645309. Buried 7.3 feet under the ground next to a great oak tree is Joseph Kallick, a 34-year-old man I killed in 2006. What a good young man. I wonder what respectable profession he will choose to pursue in the future. Anyone want to explain? Knowing the internet, I'm guessing he shoves avocados up his ace and shots of guacamole or something. Know this facts. I had eyes. 14 days from conception. Dang, and they still don't see the action coming. You are not free. No, you are not free. But you are in cage. Starts publicly masturbating. Masturbets back. Kirby just swallowed you. What sick fetish does he now have? Slovakian traffic cone. What is Slovakian traffic cone? Don't you Google it. What have I done? Texas cops are suing Tesla after a car that was allegedly on autopilot plowed through 5 officers at a traffic stop. That's a feature, not a flaw. How powerful are you now? You became your username. A dream come true. I can fix that. Oh god. God no. It's been 5 years. I thank God for my life. Cops beat up teen after bank teller mistakes his correction for a pistol. Look at the bright side. His cook is big enough to be classed as a lethal weapon. My cook is a lethal weapon. It's not big though. It's 'cause of the ads. What is overly sensualized, but shouldn't be? Eating a banana or popsicle. I once had a banana with my lunch at work and got all sorts of complaints about my sensuality from other members of staff. Anyway, to cut a long story short, it turns out they're supposed to be consumed orally. Look at this. If this isn't an edible dodo, I don't know what is. Anything's a dodo, if you're brave enough. It's a perfect watermelon. Eat it. What the duck? Jill and Chris from Resident Evil are coming to Fortnite and its newest collab. Who hasn't Fortnite collabed with is the real question. Pornhub. What just hits different at 3 AM? Abusive husbands. LMAO yes. Only a little recess. Clean camp. Give me your worst pickup line. Are you a hot car in July? 'Cause I want to put a baby in you. Would you hurt me, punch me for $1 million? Write me that's so small and wouldn't hurt a fly. Would you be able to do this? I'd curb stomp her for a McDonald's Sprite. All I have ever wanted from a yogurt is to know who the cows are. The cows. Myrtle, Letty, Ruth, Ima, Fanny, Julia, Veronica, Padma. Notice how they named all the cows traditionally girl names. There is a deep connection between misogyny and consuming animals. I feel like yogurt from a bull wouldn't taste quite right. My neighbor won't let his kids walk to school because there's been cougar sightings in the area. Doesn't believe Cupid is a big enough deal to get vaccinated for, so he won't. But one cougar related death every 20 years is a threat to take serious. Are they the seductive and sexy kind of cougar or the human kind? How would you survive on just $5 a week? I would not. Amateur. You can go to a bank, exchange that $5 with pennies and put that money in a sock and assault someone with it to go to jail. You can survive a week with only $5. I want A. to break free. B. it all. C. to ride my bicycle. D. to make a supersonic man out of you. A curve for ads. Planning to kill myself. If anybody wants my TV or houseplants, just reach out. Also, there's a pretty sweet Mav glass bang. I'd say reach out by dawn. Are you okay, man? Reach out if you need help. What size TV? 55 in LG Smart TV. 16 GB of RAM. Chrome uses 40%. I will never not be upset about this. Use Firefox. Okay, should I put a tail plug in and start murring to duck in furry? Is it bad for me to nut in November? No. It's fine. Yes. Your peen will explode. No. Unless your horse's name is November. If you got a big nut, how you tuck that into your pants? Like that guy holding the biggest nut record. 13 inches. I'm just like how? By folding. You've heard of Elf on the Shelf. Now get ready for the clan getting a tan. LMFAO. Take my award. Wrong answers only. Who is this? Wrong answers only. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Malaysia Flight 103. LMAO. Kazuma. You should eat what my mom made for you. What did she make? Me. Proceeds to bash her in the head using a cement block, then rips her limb from limb. And then cook her arm in an oven and putting the rest in a refrigerator. Describe a weird situation in video games from the perspective of an NPC. To be fair to Link, I question the morals of the NPCs when he breaks one of their pots and a human heart spills out. The man's running around in tights with an inventory full of masks and enslaved ghosts and fairies in jars, eating human hearts to sustain himself. Link is terrifying. Watch everyone guess it right. Tell me your favorite pan category. I'll tell you your favorite pan star. Hotla furry pan. I'm scared of you. I once crammed inside a donut. It's came. I once came inside a donut. Have enough self-respect to use proper grammar when describing how you use to duck food. I will cram inside you and your mom. And your dog too. They're demons. Female priest was arrested for doing plural sex to males, telling them she's gonna take their demons out. Finally, a religion that doesn't snack. Or does it? Help, I accidentally got hot sauce on my pants. What do I do? Next time tell your friend giving you the below jab they are not allowed to use condiments for love. I was eating chicken wings and then masturbated. I'm sorry. Are you implying that you unironically just stopped eating chicken and cheeked off without even washing your hands? The power of having a small cook. Man, I hate it when me and my homies are all hanging out in a line with our Eric nuts out and the leftmost pens catches on fire. Thank God for Greg and his half-sized cook. What fictional character would you most want to have sex with? Elastigirl. Imagine the positions, my god. You could even use her as a condo to duck someone else. How to tie hangman's knot. Man's racking up the assists like a COD server. What is he doing? Wrong answers only. Drinking milk. Ronald's gonna give it to ya. Oh yeah. How? McNally. And the McLube machine is down too. Bulbasaur thinks you look great today. Does Bulbasaur mean right now? Because if so, stop watching me on the toilet, Bulbasaur. My grandma's titanium hip after the cremation. Loot drop. What's something important that video games taught you? Always loot dead people. Me in real life. My parents in their 20s. Let's have a baby. Me in my 30s. Sure wish they hadn't. Pumps shotgun. Never too late to abort. How do I tell my boyfriend his nut smells bad? He showers every day. Wears nice smelling clothes. Good laundry. Wears a normal amount of deodorant. Wears expensive cologne. And overall I know he has decent hygiene. But he has a mild case of smelly nut and I want to bring it up. But I don't want to make him feel bad or awkward. He's uncut. If that helps. Bro, your nut kinda smells. It might not be 12 inches, but it smells like a foot. Looking rather submissive and breedable today. Why down votes? This is a compliment. Nope, I'm sincerely grasping you. What is the worst way to respond to a need pic? Another of my sister's brutal responses to nut pics. Oh my ducking god, is your name Justin? Because with a nut that small it would be Justin. I eventually stopped sending them to her. Ha ha ha. Wait, what? Guys, I've made a very odd discovery. I had a Rona and I tried to hide it, and well, I bent my pee and it made a bone crick sound. What? Is it glowing now? Logically. If you nut while snacking your own nut, as long as you swallow you don't lose no nut November, since the nut never left your body. Holy music stops. You'd still lose the next day when you shut the nut, but then again you can eat you shut wash and repeat till December. Imagine walking behind the girl and her bed plug fall out. What would you do? Pick up and put it back where it belongs. Just like a gentleman. Jeff Bezos super yacht spotted for first time at Dutch shipyard. It's eco-friendly, powered by Amazon warehouse workers rowing while shackled together. That's a classy move, my man. Combining her look of bliss with how the photo is cropped and the fact giraffe tongues are about 18 inches long provides a fresh perspective on this. Tell me your scariest fact and I'll make it unscary. The Brazilian wandering spider gives you a 4-hour-long painful correction and can also kill you. At least you die hard. Hot issue. Can they help you finish a race though? MLB pitcher Tyler Rogers throwing a 73 miles per hour slider. I didn't think it was possible to reach a human swastika pose, but he's like 80% of the way there. You see a nuclear bomb in the sky coming real fast. What you do? Run under it and present my gaping ace hole to nuclear daddy. This is why God has left us. Don't cry because it is over. Smile because it didn't happen. The Chinese government. This tiny gap, where my wedding ring now lives. RIC, you are using a ruler made in the USA. You need to use a Mexican one. They are good at getting through walls. When does she look the sexiest? When she's concentrating so hard on what she's doing it's like the whole wide world around her stops existing. Yeah. My girlfriend shuts super hard, too. What kind of pun is an immediate turn off to you? Saw my sister's face on a banner ad one time. Totally killed it for me. Girls ask, guys answer. When you take a bath does your pens float or sink? It dissolves in the water. Babe, you didn't specify what kind of scream. I want you to make me scream in bed tonight. Me shoving 2 fingers up her ace with 0 lib or warning. Did you like that? No joke, used to do this all the time and my sister hated it. What is an upgrade that the human body needs? Endlessly regenerating teeth. A button to activate sleep. I think that's called a gun. Had sex on New Year's night. Kinda broke. Girlfriend's ovulation day. Her period is 5 days late. Both still live with parents in college. Girlfriend says abstion is sin. What do anons? If you can't abhor the kid, abhor the mom. There is another. Anchor. Where is your tail? Front. You can only pick one, choose wisely. A spooky girlfriend. She loves you. A lifetime supply of milk. It never goes bad. Well, I could get unlimited best milk. Just saying. Anybody got spare masks? And spare baby cats? Or forbidden tacos? Yum. Rad, you may not. If a cram towel grows mushrooms, does that mean I'm a dad? It means your little cram babies have grown up into fun guys. Oh yeah buddy, you hate my cut now that much? Come put my foreskin back on then. It's chewed. Do you still want it? I wear glasses. This means I literally had to pay to read this comment. What fetish is more popular than you thought? Humiliation. Oh yeah, keep telling me how sick I am. You've got type 2 diabetes and stage 4 answer. Am I doing it right? Hot take, but I believe rapists should be hung. I don't see how giving rapists bigger pences is going help matters. If you can hear the thud of their cook on the floor from kilometers away, wouldn't that alert people to start running? 70% of pet sources say the abstion was painful. Did the rest at least find it heavenly? My girlfriend left me today. I'm surprised she managed to get out of her shackles by herself. Never mind get past the heavy duty locks I had installed on the bedroom door. Pretty impressive for an 11-year-old. How do you gatekeep luggage? Because real men carry their stuff and their foreskins without needing to use puny backpacks. Help. Died the 10th pic in your gallery is what killed you. It's a picture of young Stalin. I die from the raging correction I get when I look at him. What the duck, a wholesome award. Oh my god, my roomie bought this knockoff Garfield plush off Amazon. And it came like this. I'm the lasagna John. That's cute. Feet dudes are losing their minds. No, we're not. Our minds aren't as detachable as her feet. Anon's view on Russians. Russians be like, hello, my name is Sergey. Americans be like, hello, my name is Richard. Call me Nut. British people be like, jubilant salutations acquaintance. It is I, Sir Bumble Henry Knockin' 210 who 10 Pritchard Baker. It is my humble request to you to refer me as Tentacles. Explain this picture to someone who hasn't seen Avatar: The Last Airbender. Katara enjoyed it. Sokka is disappointed. Zuko hurt his back, and Uncle Iroh wants more. What's one thing you're staying alive for? To become someone I can respect. You have my respect. Just for putting that thought into words. Great. Now he has nothing to live for. When you jack off, where do you cram? Check your pocket. Magic. Blurst lizard. How can he breathe? The other side of the wall, where his mouth is. There's a glory hole. If you went to prison and he was your cellmate, what would you do? Ask him to teach me his fitness routine. Well, first try to touch your toes. What's your fantasy? There's some. Slex with my partner. But David Attenborough is there just narrating. Never, in all my years experiencing the wondrous world around us, have I witnessed such an explosive making process. Over within seconds the male is already asleep. While we never interfere with the way the natural world works when filming this sorry situation is an unprecedented moment. So I'm going to have to step in myself and satisfy the female of the emalogid snack species. A man of culture. I see. Dune 2021. Dune 2021. The guy sitting next to us in the theater was definitely making a bootleg, and I hope that when people watch it on 123 movies and get to the scene where the sandworm first appears, they hear my boyfriend say the forbidden butthole. Me going to lay on my girlfriend's stomach. All fun and games till you hear a heartbeat. If I get 1000 likes I duck my aunt. Give him 1000 dislikes and he will duck his uncle. I don't know, man. My ideal girl has to be 1. Rich. 2. Pretty. 3. Fit. 4. Stable mentally. 5. Willing to attend to my every need. Have some standards, guys. Dunno, man. My ideal girl has to be 1. Girl. Optional. 2. Pulse. Optional. 3. Human. Optional. Go laugh in the places you have cried. Change the narrative. Laughs over grandpa's grave. Bet that came as a surprise. Flood destroys home of Christian leader who claimed God sent natural disasters to punish gay people. Picture is of him describing last nut he snapped off. What have we done? I definitely closed the tabs, right? Can't let my sister know I was watching hardcore sibling incest porn. Without her. Your cat is called a nose. Where did you pull that name from? Can I pet your nose? Can I play with your nose? Let me feed your nose. Your nose is spitting out the biggest hairball I've ever seen. Last year, human Triphalia, having 3 pences, was reported for the first time in history. 2 more and you could wear a glove on them. A pens has a sad life. A pens has a sad life. His hair is a mess. His family is nuts. His next door neighbor is an ace-hole. His best friend is a catty. And his owner beats him habitually. It may be a sad life, but at least it's not hard when you get older. What's your excuse? Not fair. He skips leg day. Not gonna lie, she is hella cute and strong. Is she single? No, she's 2/3. Me. There's no way we live in a simulation. Person. Have you ever seen your neighbor bringing in groceries? Me. I have, but only because I watch them constantly. Your daughter just swore with her dad's life that she have only ducked 4 guys, and she, let's just say you are coming with me. Plot twist. The dad is the 5th. Wrong lunch. My mom accidentally swapping my lunch with dad's. I can't wait to snack your nut later. XOXO. I don't think this was an accident. If this bites me, who do I turn into? You'll turn into Badman's dad. I have had 76 breakups because of my job. What's your job, if I may ask? Frosty lotion. Mention your favorite artist and see if they reply to you, haha. Kurt Cobain. This clean color spectrum on my floor right now. Honey, someone spilled gay on the floor again. Oh no, don't let it spread. What the duck is the thing he's wielding? A single-use dodo. Now sex can be painful, but it will never be as painful as stepping on a Lego. LMAO. What about Lego nail beads? Even Satan thinks that's going on a little too far. Men will live off of Taco Bell and Dang energy and still ask for a below jab as if their cram isn't going to burn a hole straight through my esophagus. I'm still gonna do it though. Come here, my little Chernobyl mutation. Girlfriend hated onions before she met me. I duck and love onions. Apparently to the point where, if I really overdo it, my nut is like French onion soup. She'd damn near gag at onions before, but now she can eat them raw without issue. I'm kinda proud of it, to be honest. My redneck. My nig. Who owns who? Was my cashier wrong for denying me a condo? For context, I'm 14. I live in Canada. Before asking her, I made sure that it was legal for me to buy a condo, and to my surprise, it somehow is. The cashier insisted that she couldn't sell one to me because I was a minor. I told her that you could buy condos at any age, but she held firm. I awkwardly said bye and left. So that's max no XC time with my GF. Go back in a week or 2 and ask them for a pregnancy test. After my wife gave birth, I asked the doctor how long it would be before we could have sex. The doctor winked at me and said, I'm off in 10. Meet me in the parking lot. I was scared he would say 18 years. Please tell me why. I don't know why people use lotion to masturbate, and at this point, I'm too afraid to ask. I use thermal paste, so my hand and peen exchange heat at an efficient rate. I can also do roleplay as the Silver Surfer. What would you do if you found a dead body of yourself? I would quickly wake up. Try to find the play again button. Self-cessed necrophilia time. Delete this immediately. Charlie Chaplin. Who is this man? Wrong answers only. Author of song Gas Gas Gas. Your humor is very ripe. He's McDuck in it. No one ducks ice. Or the lack of it. Hey. Shut. Why are they so many duckers on this platform? The only Slex redditors have is username Slex. Fur is on a plane. Southwest Airlines flight taken over by animal costumes. The pilot. I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. Find the biggest volcano. 2 towers will do. If brands were brutally honest, what brand would have what slogan? Coca-Cola. It was better with a hint of Cook Wayne. But type 2 diabetes will have to do. 28-year-old dating a 25-year-old. 14-year-old dating a 11-year-old. It's been bothering me since I was ducking 8 years old. What is the most horrible thing someone has ever said to you? I have never believed in anyone as little as you. My high school art teacher. You don't have any political aspirations, do you? Especially not in Germany? The worst, the better. Give me your worst pickup line. Can I sleep in your bed? I've shut in mine. You forgot ace hair. The amount of ace hair I have can solve world hunger. Wait, you eat yours? I donate mine to kids. Lost theirs to answer. Given how much porn there is on the internet, you've probably cheeked off to a dead person without knowing it. Until we meet again. I have done it, even after knowing it, to be fair. The dead outnumber the living 15 to 1, so if ghosts are real, there's a chance they watched you masturbing. Jokes on them. I'm into that shit. I sometimes master the dark, looking at a corner and saying, this one's for you. Why he's the GOAT. Why Palpatine is the greatest movie villain ever. It's so fitting that the greatest villain of all time is a politician. Feeling cute. Might delete Poland later. What is the warning? Do not. Label that is ignored the most. Do not insert inside the ear canal. Okay, but why does my ear have a spot then? Can you name a famous wrestler? Me. Zhang Zina. Grand Moff. Invisible Leader Zhan, who made millions of Chinese people invisible to in 1959. Girl. Thanks for treating my rib trauma. Card declines. Therapist. I'm so sorry. You can hold your foreskin shut while paying to release a charged shot. The first time I felt sad about being circumcised. Just buy more foreskin on Amazon or something. TikToker Jane Rivera poses in front of her father's body plus casket for Instagram likes. Guys, how do you like the casket? Subscribe to my OnlyFans to see what happens next. I mean, he ain't wrong. Name something white people cook better than black people. Go on. I'll wait. Moth. Juice. Oh no. This is how Mercedes-Benz advertise their strong headlight. Cool. Now I can actually become blind when driving at night. Tell me a genre and I'll tell you a game. Insist. Smash Brothers? This is so me. Your eyes are so pretty. OMG, thank you, haha. Are she so adorable? What a ducking simp. They have the same eyes. And their face and hair. Sweet home Alabama. Humans are the species that care about their genitalia size. Animals just duck anyway. Turns out nuts care too. Their nuts can get bigger if there are other males around. I'm no zoology expert, but I think ducks might be gay.